Good morning. All right. I'm coming off 2 really productive days. Oh my god. I have not had productive days like the last 2 days in a very long time. Mainly because of life events and the holidays, etc., etc. But back making progress. Let's see. So I did a stream 2 days ago, right? I did one on New Year's Eve? No, that was... Yeah, New Year's Eve, 2 days ago. Did one for the longest I've ever done because I had the day off. And yeah, I got so much done. It was very surprising. I never get that much done on the stream. And then, yesterday, I just got my head down and worked. And I think I got guests, like, hanging out, being persistent. Mostly, I think it's done. I don't even know what would be broken, if anything is broken. I think I need to just playtest. So now the game is not perfectly persistent, but it's in a great place. So I'm gonna just do some playtests from the beginning. Should I do from the beginning? I don't know. Might just keep what I got here. Got these footprints hooked up to the mechanics for calculating whether or not a room is clean. So when you fully clean all the footprints, the room is clean. I sorted out some bugs with those. And yeah, everything's in a great place. What I need to do today is probably balance how the guests show up. You see how they all just like showed up really quickly? It doesn't feel natural. It needs to feel a little more irregular. I made a big change yesterday to the way interactables work and how you interact with them. So I gotta keep an eye out for all that stuff. It should be more accurate, like who I'm facing and who I should talk to. So before, I'd be here standing in front of the fire pit, but it would really have like the NPC selected. It seems more accurate right now. Here's a bug I'd love to fix. The size of the interactable, it sticks to the last size. So the clay is really short, so it should be short. And then I go to the fire pit, and it is that short. It's not the width it should be. So I would like to fix that too. Let's write all these bugs down that I find. Playthrough bugs. All right. Oh, I fixed that bug. In-event listener might have GUI implications. Yeah. Okay, there's technically something that's that I kind of left, and it seems like it's working. I don't know. There's a bug I know that should be there, but I might have done a hack to just circumvent the bug. See if I did that. Oh no. Motorcycles. So the bug is related to rooms configuring themselves. Now, or the inn configuring itself. So if we can load, and wait 1 extra frame, and then we do all the rest. So I think this extra frame is the thing saving us. Because if this wasn't there, it's possible that the room wouldn't be configured yet. But then they are. Okay. Yeah, I think this line is saving us, even though it's a little dirty. It's a little dirty, just all these wait for end of frames. I need an actual C# developer to tell me that this is safe. And that it's not CPU relative. Like, if the game just takes longer to load because, I don't know, your CPU is slower or your GPU is slower, will this change? Because I feel like end of frame is a graphical thing. Do I really want just null? You'll return null? I'm gonna have to keep asking that throughout the stream. Alright, let's see. Did I... Yeah, so I think that bug is fixed. We're good here. Item requester. Ooh, okay. The item requester, that has not been updated yet. Let's do that. NPCs have these scripts on them called item requesters. It calculates some kind of thing that they want. And we need to save the thing that they want. Item requested, item offered. So how do we calculate this? Check if we should request an item. Let's just get one always. Yeah. Okay. And I want to save this, right? Yeah, let's save this. So it's super easy to make things savable. Savable. Let's copy and paste from something that already is savable. Delayed load, I don't need that. And then it's dirty. Okay. Is dirty. Moon is with the raid. Wow. Welcome in. Good morning. We're just getting started here. How are you? How was your stream today? Doing great. Happy New Year. Happy New Year indeed. I'm doing fantastic. I just gave a long intro to myself about how amazing I feel. Because I got so much done yesterday and so much done 2 days ago that I'm on a high. I'm on a high. What did you get up to today? What were you doing on your stream? Let me introduce myself to anyone joining. My name is Andrew. I'm a VFX artist by day. I'm a game dev by night and by early morning if you're in the US. Working on a game called Alpine Lake. It's an in-sim, life sim game. Feel free to check it out. Yeah, Muniz, how you doing? How was you? Were you working on something or were you playing a game? Stream's wonderful. Fixed a lot of bugs. My Metroidvania. Can I see it? Do you have anything to share? You only stream game dev these days? Did you used to stream games, like gameplay? Used to speed run back in the day. Let me make a GIF real quick and I'll post it. Nice. Oh, now you got me curious. What did you used to speed run? That's crazy. I can't imagine speed running games. I'm so slow. So right now I am working on guest persistence, as the title says. Right now I've been working on this game for 3 whole years, and let me give you a little taste of it. I've been working on this game for 3 years, and it's an Innkeeper-Sim, and I have guests coming to visit your inn, and I have never made the guest persistent. You shut the game off. The game loads back exactly how you left it, except for guests that come and visit. They always despawn, and I have to respawn them from scratch. Because it was a huge task I didn't want to do. Seth, how's it going? Good morning. Welcome back. Oh no. Oh, right. Yeah. So, I kind of broke this as I was working on it. Let's just set this to false. So yeah, guests were never saved. And then, I'm working on this demo. The holidays hit, and I got a little sidetracked. I got a little distracted with personal life, and my game dev just went from 20 hours a week to maybe 1 or 2. Actually, it went to 4 because I stream for 4 hours a week, so I only game dev on stream. And then my wife's like, "Why are you so down? Why ain't you working on it?" I'm like, "I'm sad." She's like, "Stop being sad. What do you need to work on?" I'm like, "Well, I haven't done this yet. It's been 3 years and I haven't done this yet." And she's like, "Go do it." I'm like, "Oh, you're right. I should just go do it. What's stopping me?" Freaking 3 years later. Speedran A Link to the Past. It's Bloody Trapland. I don't know what that is. Inertia. And I Want to Be the Guy fan games. Wait. I Want to Be the Guy fan games? What's I Want to Be the Guy? I don't know any of those games except A Link to the Past, of course. I'm a bad indie dev because I don't know a lot of the really obscure indie games. So yeah, you have this little property here. You have guests coming. They come to this welcome desk. I have it outside because it's just convenient for deving. You assign them to these rooms, and you can build the rooms. Let's say, oh, I have 2 new guests here, and I don't have any extra rooms for them, so you can just build an extension. And it's kind of like The Sims. A lot of inspiration from The Sims building. So now I can assign them rooms. Oop, that doesn't have a bed. That room doesn't have a bed, so you have to put a bed. And it has no roof. It doesn't need a roof, but, I like to make it nice. Give it a roof. Do you have a room? Okay. Oh, so the final piece is to assign a type of room. So you can have kitchens, shops, restaurants. Just name it guest room 4. There we go. Now everyone's got a room. And then you can see they get a little dirty. You gotta clean them up. I Want to Be the Guy's incredibly hard platformer. People liked it, but the jumping was very good and it crashed a lot. Simple game. People just started making fan games of it. Now there's 10,000 plus games. A couple of years ago, several fan game makers made I Want to Maker, which is on Steam and is free. You can check that out to see what type of game it is. Precision platformer. Yeah, let me see. So what's it called? It's called I Want to Be the Guy. I Want to Be the Guy. Let's just look at just gonna mute it. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. I'm like, I've seen this before. No, that's Mega Man. But get out of here. Okay, I see. So it's, yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It's that kind of game. Hidden blocks and everything. Yeah. You're brave for playing these. You're very brave. I don't like frustrating games, as you might be able to tell. I like cozy games. Cozy games. Tuna, how are ya? ZT, welcome. Happy New Year's. Yeah, how are you? How was your New Year's? You popped in on, I think I did a Christmas stream and you popped in for 1 second to say Merry Christmas, and that was nice. How was your New Year's? So, Mooniz, I understand that sometimes you raid when you gotta go, and if you gotta go, don't feel like you gotta stay around. You go do your thing, start your day, or end your day. I don't know where you are. Thank you for the raid. I don't get raids often. It's been 10 hours and what? Oh no. Is everything okay? Is everything okay? That's concerning, Tuna. I'm sorry. Big fever, okay. No explanation, wow. I'm sorry to hear. Well, I'm glad the fever's gone now. They were just understaffed. Yeah. I can imagine on New Year's Eve, everything was understaffed. Man, I did so much work these past few days. I played with this scene a little bit. I made it a lot tighter. Oh wow, this guy's hard to photograph. So there's also photography in this game. Instead of like catching bugs with a net, there's this photography system. And it's actually a lot harder than it looks. Especially this guy flying around. Alright, we got a decent photo. You want the cone to be really tiny to get an excellent photo. Did we get it? Oh. We're not getting it. Oh, I'm so bad at my own game. And it's bedtime. So bedtime means the day resets. You don't have to rush back to your bed. That's what I was thinking about working on that today. What happens at the end of the day, for those of you out there who've played Stardew Valley? Was it annoying? I mean, I know it was annoying. It's hard to fit. I mean, if you have a link or a screenshot, happy to look at that too. Or whatever. Or next time. But yeah, if you played Stardew Valley, how annoying was it to have to run back to your bed? I was playing Fae Farm. Oh, why are their beds like all unmade? That's not good. That's not good. Why are their beds unmade? Can I make their beds while they're in them? No. Oh, right, this bug. I love this bug. When I talk to NPCs and they're sleeping, they snap back to a ridiculous transform position and rotation under the bed. Speaking of annoying, hello, it's me, BitGamey. You're never annoying. Happy New Year. Oh, and he's first. I don't know how. Pretty sure there are other people before him, but he's first. You were just here not chatting. I know. I saw you. Okay. Welcome in. How's your New Year, BitGamey? Alright, so what are the things we want to do today? Let's make a new playlist. Playthrough. AL. Play. Through. Let's put the date first so I can actually see it. It is 01. Ooh. You ready for this? 1. 2. You can't start a file name with numbers. Wait, I just can't put a dash or backslash. 24. Look at that. Actually, I like to do year first because it alphabetizes better. I have to head out. Hope you have a great stream. Thank you, Muniz. I hope you have a great day, and I appreciate the raid. I hope to see your Metroidvania soon. Good luck working on it. Good, thanks. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year's. I imagine your Christmas in Japan will be a little different. I'm actually not in Japan yet, but I'm back. I'm back in the States. I'm back in LA today. You know, I'm reading all the news. There's a lot of devastating, sad news going on right now in Japan. I hope everything works out for everyone over there, if that's possible. I woke up to another bit of sad news today where a plane crashed into another plane on the tarmac in Haneda Airport in Tokyo, and the passenger plane burst into flames. Oh my god, horrible. So much stuff going on over there. Yeah, what happens when the day ends? Do we respawn? I know it's a very tragic start to the new year, but here we are. Actually, yeah, these are the days where I'm confused because it's the second day of the new year. I get confused by the days off, the random days off. 99, how's it going? Welcome back. How are you doing? How's school? Did they end well? Did you do well on your finals? Did you take them yet? Did you know the text in the embedded chat box appears in front of your head? Yeah, I need to... There we go. I like to clip it just a little, you know? Let's scooch me over a little too. Get me in that corner. Get all nestled and cozy. I was always bothered by the day end in Stardew. Yeah, it was a little bit of... It was annoying. So in Fae Farm does it well. You don't get penalized. But you do get warped back to your house. So you do have to time your actions correctly. And you can't just do whatever you want. So I like that. I like the fact that there's a reset, and you kind of have to strategize what you do in a day. That's part of the game. That's part of these life sims, is strategizing and time management. So I want to keep that. It's over, at least. No idea in the grades yet. Any heads up on what I'm doing? Yeah, so I'm working on guest persistence, saving guests' state when they're staying with you, so that when you reload the game, they're there. Because they never used to be there. They never used to actually save. They just like come and they do their thing, but if you shut the game off, they did not save. Everything else in the game saves. Like, I've been very diligent when I make something and it needs to save. I immediately make the save functionality. But for some reason, I knew the guests would be a lot harder because, you know, they do stuff. They're simulated, and it's a lot harder to save a simulating thing. So I finally got everything yesterday working, and I'm just buttoning up a few last things. Just to annoy people like me, I get it. You mean the overlapping? Yeah. It's specifically BitGamey annoying feature. Like, I know this is gonna annoy BitGamey. I'm gonna do this. I do need to make this shorter. I don't even remember where I do that. I think it's like in the stream elements preferences. I kind of just want to cut it off a little. I'll do that some other time. No, I won't. I'm gonna leave it just so it annoys you. Actually, you know what? Yes. Alright, anyway. I hope everyone's doing well. Sounds like everyone's doing relatively well. Tuna, I'm sorry you had to spend New Year's at the hospital. That's horrible. Cool, man. Been playing Dave the Diver lately. Also an indie game. Quite nice. Ooh, I've seen so much stuff about Dave the Diver. I've seen so many good things. They are being pumped out by Steam. And actually, one thing I saw about them is that they are not an indie game. Something... Wait, Dave... Dev. Who made Dave the Diver? Mint. Okay, so they're a Korean company. Are they big? They made Maple Story. Okay. Not an indie dev. Maple Story. Look at their revenue. Oh wait, this is yen. Okay. Right? So 274 billion yen is equal to 2.7, about $2 billion. Still not an indie company. They're public on the stock exchange. Yeah. I'm not trying to take anything away from them. It's just I saw something on Instagram like, can we talk about Dave the Diver? I know it's a pixel game, but it's not an indie game. I think it's being masqueraded as an indie game. But a company that makes $2 billion a year made it. Or that was in 2021. That was a good year for them. Anyway, good for them. I gotta try it. I gotta check it out. If it's getting that much acclaim, I gotta try it out, right? They are in the money. In the money. Someone has a stream redeem that plays that. I think it's Anderson Kev. When someone subscribes to his channel or gives him bits, it plays that audio clip. It's very entertaining. Oh, as a cozy game, penalizing staying out too late seems incompatible with the genre. Port home, fine, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do what Fae Farm does. I could just let you, like, stay where you are, too. Should I even port you home? Maybe I can have a little cutscene where you just whip out your sleeping bag. Oh, look, Mikey showed up. So the last time I had a bug where Mikey wasn't Mikey, but look, Mikey's Mikey today. Okay, I have too many guests here. Oh, they all actually... I got empty rooms. Of course they should be here. Guest room is taken. So I didn't like that bug where the beds were not in their right state. Tuber Tug. What a name. What a name. Welcome in. How are you doing? We're making a life sim Innkeeper-Sim called Alpine Lake. Check it out. Give it a old wishy list. Why didn't... Oh, maybe Nightbot is on a little bit of a delay. Gonna be AFK. You go clean yourself up. We'll be here when you get back. So, Omi's Omi. Okay. Fixing all these bugs. I don't like this animation that plays when they go to check in. I put that in because it kind of looks like they're hitting the bell, but it's looping and obviously it makes no sense. Do I even have free room? No, I don't have any free rooms. So this is what I don't like. I don't like that they sit by the fire when there's no fire. What is the best? So I want it to be like a thing you got to keep up, but you know, I forget every day. I forget to put fire in the fire. They're just really impatient. Bell, bell, bell. Yeah. Yo, chill. I just said I don't have any rooms. He doesn't leave. I need an option to say, I don't have any rooms. Get out of here. Because they'll just hang around until the hour is up. Nightbot's on a date with me, so she's... Nightbot. Yeah, no one's harassed Nightbot for a while. So yeah, a little bit about this game also is that you can craft fun stuff for your guests to do. So I have these bigger bedrooms. Can I fit a bathtub in this room? Let's see. I gotta move the bed over. But I can't move the bed over because It's got to be 1 unit away from the wall. But you know what? Do you know what? Right now I have this bathtub with a blocker that's a full grid unit. It's a full grid unit wide so they can get in the bath. It doesn't need to be that big. You know what? I'm going to make it a little smaller. I love the look of this. Can I bug you with questions about development? Absolutely. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to be bugged. I'm not here to show off. I'm not here to, you know, advertise. I'm here to be bugged. I wake up every morning and I go, I need to be annoyed right now. I need people to bug me. So I'm going to go stream. That's what I'm here for. Is Unity harder to use on a Mac? No way. It's the same. Practically the same. I like deving on a Mac. It just feels, I don't know, it feels smooth, feels clean. PC always feels a little clunky to me. How long have you been developing this game for? I've been working on this game since July of 2020. It's been a very long time, but it's come a long way. I'm happy with the progress. We're working toward the demo. The demo is it's coming quick. I was trying to do a little sprint to see if I can get a demo by the end of this month. Maybe not a demo, maybe like an alpha, but working on it. So right now, yeah, I was working on a little bit of save functionality with the guests. There's a few little straggler variables that are not being saved. Wait, what did I just Wait, yeah, I don't need that to save. Wrong script. Where is the item requester? There it is. Okay, so I'm working on... So NPCs, when you talk to them, and you can ask them, hey, do you need anything? And they're like, yeah, I need this item. And I need to save that request. Get asset. Save data dot item. All right. Okay. 3+ years, yeah. Are you a game dev as well? Tell me if you're going to ask questions. I'm going to assume you're a game dev as well. What are you working on? I'm going to assume you're a Unity dev too. Do I need to save anything else in this script? So, nope. Nope. Item collections. Nope. Nope. I don't think I need to save anything. So the only thing I need to save is this item request, which calculates when I get new requested item. And here it calculates, and then that's it. So I'll set this to dirty, so we know we need to save when this changes. Oh, right, and this was failing because this could be null, and if it's null, then I don't want to do anything. String, right, string, item name, item GUID equals if item not equals null. Okay, so I have this system that I kind of inherited from a pack, and it basically, it's just a very simple script that it inherits from scriptable object, and it's called scriptable asset, which it automatically assigns a unique identification to every scriptable object in the game. And I have an asset database that coincides with it that loads, and it automatically loads all the scriptable objects or all the scriptable assets in the entire game, and you can just get them by the GUID. So when I'm saving loading, I don't need to save like, you know, an item. I could just save the GUID so I can re-reference that later. And I didn't realize that this functionality was in this asset pack this whole time, and now I'm using it everywhere, and it makes life so much easier. Saving Saving references to game objects and scriptable objects wasn't easy before. Now it's as easy as just getting the GUID, saving the GUID, done. All right. If save data dot item is not empty, nope. Thank you for the follow, Tuber Tucker. Oh my god, your name, your name. I feel like if you said that, the chatbot would would auto-mod it. So funny. Do you have any Unity assets or tools that you recommend? Absolutely, for a project like this one. Or is everything custom? Okay. Mike Lombardo 3D. Mike Lombardo 3D. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Happy New Year. This guy. I'll get to that question in a second. I just need to absorb the fact that Mike Lombardo 3D showed up. Oh my god. Yes, okay. How are you doing, Mike? Happy New Year. I'm excited to see you, obviously. You just threw me off my game. Back in the squishy flesh, baby. Hells yeah. I was just talking to Tuber Chugger over here. So assets or tools that I recommend. Okay. So there's one that, for this project specifically, one of the largest ones. Oh no, you're welcome. Yes, exactly. The biggest one that I use is one called Dialogue System. It's just called Dialogue System for Unity. It's made by Pixel Crushers. It looks like this. It keeps track of, it's a database, keeps track of all of your NPCs, all of your quests, locations if you want to use their location system, persistent variables that are in the database, so you don't have to have them in a script, and everyone can reference them statically. And the reason why you use this is for node tree conversations, branching, node-based dialogue. It's incredible. And then within each one of these, each dialogue, you can run a script. You can use conditions, check quest states, make sure you go through the right conversation. It's brilliant. Dialogue system. I've used Ink, but I bet this is better. Ink is free, but with free, you get what you pay for. Is Ink a Unity asset, or is that a third-party tool outside of Unity? It sounds familiar. Yeah, no, this is a paid asset. Sometimes it's on sale. I've seen it on sale for like 40 bucks. I think it's normally 90. It's a third-party tool with a Unity plugin, I see. So this is also all in Unity. That's probably the one bad thing, is that it's all within Unity, but it actually supports importing from other softwares. So if I go to localization export, it has a list of things that it imports. Encoding, let's see, chat map. Okay, so here are all the things that it can export to. So I'm assuming it can import from them as well. FB, he's back. It's been so long, he's back. FB, he's back. So yeah, these are all what it can import, export from. And because it can do CSV, basically I think any software can export CSV as well. I love free as others do, which is why my Facebook group just went over 10,000 members. Oh my God. Oh yeah, Jesus Christ. First of all, everyone here, definitely anyone here who's a Unity dev, follow BitGamey on his Facebook group, follow BitGamey on here. BitGamey, let me type. Oh my God, follow BitGamey here. Go to BitGamey's Discord. BitGamey, please link your Discord and your Twitter. Basically, such an amazing asset store connoisseur. Excuse me, I'm talking so much. Need a drink. He alerts to all the free assets that come up, and all the popular ones that are worth using. Definitely a great resource. Tuber. Check out BitGamey's socials and just follow him everywhere. that you'll see all the good assets. As far as this project, the second one I use, one of the things I employ the most is event-based architecture. So everything in the game, I'd say 80% of the things in this game that happen are event-based. And I actually, inside of More Mountains, they make Feel and one of the two Corgi engine, and they make a bunch of like really popular assets. And I'd say the secret thing to their assets is in their extras. They just provide extra tools. Let me see if I can find it. So More Mountains. Where are they? They have a bunch of extra tools. Where are they? Presets. More map. I can't find it. Is it in plugins? Oh, it's an inventory engine. That's right. So they provide this thing called Tools. They provide it with every single one of their plugins, and it's all these free utilities that this person just uses on a day-to-day basis, and all of their plugins kind of reference this Tools, and within their Tools is this very extensive events manager, where throwing events and listening to events and making new events makes it so organized and so easy that I fell in love with it. And so I have this script here that basically is just a way to organize all the events that happen in my game. I don't define events where they get called or listened to. I define them here in this script, and they're basically just these structs. They're these structs with static references, so you can call them from anywhere, and they're incredible. You know, they use it like one time in their pack, and then I was like, oh, this is incredible. I'm gonna use this literally everywhere. So all these events, it's just so easy to throw events, and so easy for scripts to listen to, and nothing breaks. The game is gigantic, and it doesn't feel overwhelmingly large, because I know in my heart that I just have to turn off a few events if I need to downsize, and it's just fine. Agreed. More Mountains assets are often in sales. Yeah, I think Feel is like the #1 asset on the asset store at all times, so it's on sale all the time. FB, how are you doing? Happy New Year. You bought it a while ago and you haven't used it. So I don't use Feel at all. I started with their inventory management plugin, and I've kind of like warped it to my need, but it's still great. I missed a lot of chat. What's going on? I've decided 2024 is for game dev. So I have 2 rules. Always follow a dev when asked. Unfollow non-devs when my follow list gets too big. Kurt, you gifted a sub? Oh my god, what are you doing? Curdy Bear! Happy New Year! I just learned about Feel the other day, very impressive. I'm still gauging what assets I want to purchase. I have a few days left in the near sale. Still picking what to invest in. If you're settling on Unity, you really can't go wrong with the More Mountain stuff. And Easy Save. I don't use Easy Save, but I've seen how easy Save is, and it looks easy as hell, and I wish I was using it. There's so many great game devs on Twitch, and it's always an education watching them. Or it's always, yeah, I read that right. The stream should have so many more followers since Andrew's amazing. Oh my god, you're just so nice. Alex Epton, I know that name. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. How you doing? I'm your favorite Twitch boy around, FB. You're my favorite FB around. I bought it a while ago, but haven't used it. Yeah, Happy New Year to everyone. Yes, Happy New Year to everyone. Curdy Bear with the gift sub to Tuna. Oh my god. Incredible. Happy New Year, Alex. I'll pay it forward once tax season is over. Oh my god, I'm so excited for tax season. Chilling, just waking up. New York time. I hear that. I am waking up LA time. This is my wake up. I'm actually pretty wired right now. We're all back. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. I missed you guys. I did a couple of streams over the holiday break and you guys weren't around. I was just so sad, you know? Very empty streams, but I got so much done. Now I can't wait to not get anything done with you guys back, but you make it all the better. All right, so where the hell were we? I don't even remember where I left off. Oh my god. So I think I was working on persistence, right? And also, Tuber, feel free to ask more questions. It seems to be a fun thing to distract me. I think that's the fun thing for any streamer, is to distract the hell out of them. Last I saw you made Mervin's. That was a long time ago. Really? That's the last time you were here? No way. Life of a freelancer. 5-figure tax bill at filing every year after quarter files. Yeah, quarterlies. Yeah. Show us your dog. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do. She's sleeping in her bed right now. So what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I'll just go get her. You paid good bits. I'm gonna go get the dog. Come here, curly dog. I don't have a puppy cam anymore because she doesn't sleep under the desk, but say hi to the people. This is Pep. Alright, dog. You're so sleepy. She's crawling back into her bed right now. Dog is sleeping. 100% decreases. Anyone who says it's actually increases is lying. I get some ideas or feedback. Wait, what? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, anyone who, you're right. Anyone who says doing dev on stream increases productivity. Either they're not chatting with chatters. I've seen streams that just play music and say no chat and they just work. That's, yeah, sure. Maybe knowing that people are watching you and not having to talk to them will increase your productivity, but anyone's doing what I'm doing and, just chatting, they're not getting shit done compared to, working off stream. But I love doing it. I love being distracted. You guys are the best. Thank you for all the follows today. These are the best days. Make me happy. They really make the day go better. And I hope I can provide something to you, Something. All right, so this should work now. Oh wait, I have to check if save data. Wait, didn't I just do this? What script are we in? I feel like I just wrote this. Oh my god, I'm so distracted. I remember writing this line of code already. Oh, I did! It's right here! I was just about to write it again. Oh my god. Thank you. That's how I know you guys are doing your job. When I'm literally writing the same line of code right above it. Play Booyah. Look at me. You need to teach me how to play sound effects.
You and me. Booyah, Grandma. Booyah.
I do not know how to play sound effects based on a redeem. I gotta get that going. And I need fun stuff for you guys to do. Everyone's got such fun stream games. I got nothing. And every time I Google it, there's nothing to be found. It's just like how to play games on Twitch. No. I want Twitch chat games. Let's see. It's nice to have people holding you accountable. I find streaming makes you more productive when you aren't streaming. Yeah. If you can get the motivation to work on and off stream, then your off stream productivity should go up. It should. No shit done, but you got ideas. Oh, the ideas. Are you referencing the riffraff idea list? So if people, I've been writing down amazing ideas from chat. So if anyone has ideas for the game, I write them down and I will implement them one day. I used to feel pressure to like, oh, what am I going to do on stream next time? It's got to be fun. It's got to be entertaining. I stopped doing that. I just do what I do, you know? People show up for all different kinds of reasons. I don't plan the work anymore. Also worried I'm going to spend ages on a project. No one will know it exists. Streaming helps keep that team. Do you stream? Are you hinting that you stream? People just lurk to support. That's good too. Yeah, anything is cool. Anything's cool. We will find ways to entertain you. Are you saying you'll find ways to entertain me? You guys just being here entertains me. You don't have to do anything. Okay. What happens at the end of the day? Let's take a deep breath. Let's get back on track. But please don't stop. So what happens at the end of the day? That's something I need to figure out. And then what I also need to figure out is how to balance. I need to balance how guests show up. I need it to reference the skill, the in skill. Weekends are busier. And feel more natural. Not just a 20-minute timer. Okay. Stream like 3 times in 2023. Is a game dev or gameplay? All right. So what happens at the end of the day? All right, we're gonna warp you back. Let's do the Fae Farm style. I liked it. I think it worked well. I was never upset by it. I actually enjoyed it because you do all the stuff outside of your inn, and you don't have to worry about running home. But you do want to go home eventually to hand in all your stuff, and the warp back to your inn was actually kind of convenient. So let's do that. I love how in Stardew Valley, there's like, you can play the game for like 60 hours to save up millions of dollars, so you can buy the thing that Fae Farm just gives you. But every game is different, and that's okay. All right, I already turned that off. So let's get the warping home function working, and I think it's very easy. All I have to do is go into my save. Nope, where do I do this? The end of day manager, right? End of day manager. Or I can do it in the. I could just listen to. Oh, so here's the beauty of events. So I throw an event that's like, hey, it's the end of the day. All I gotta do is make the warp system listen for the end of day events. And that's that. Day tick event. So, at the end of the day, I want to warp home if I'm not already home. If I'm already on the inn, I'm already in the inn, I'm not going to do it. But if I'm not in the inn, we'll warp home. Day tick event. Day tick. So this is why I love this More Mountains system for event listeners, because I don't know, there's some. Oh my! Excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. It just keeps everything nice and organized, you know. Everything coincides with a start listening and a stop listening, and which is normal for events. That's not crazy, but these very consistent functions that get called. It's an interface. It's an interface. Excuse me. But because all of the functions they have the same, what's the word I'm looking for? Convention. They have the same convention. It just keeps things super organized. Day tick event. So if e.event type equals when should I do the warping? Should I do it the start of the day, the end of the day, or the warm up to the new day? I think the end of the day. Thank you, Big Gamey. Oh, I should always have tissues nearby. Mornings, I have allergies. This is what a horrible time to stream is when you have allergies. How gross. Once someone made a clip of me, like, just making a really hard sniff, and I was so embarrassed by it. I think it was you, Bit Gamey. Oh, there's allergies in Japan. Oh, there's allergies there. My allergies are actually pretty bad there, so it's gonna be fun. I might have to start taking, like, medicine. In the winter, it's fine. When I was there a couple of weeks ago, it wasn't so bad. But I was there in the fall and in the spring, and oh my god. I felt ill. It might have been jet lag, but I felt, like, sick for a week. And it might have just been jet lag. Where'd you go in Japan? I was in... So this time I was in Tokyo. Wait, Ameripon. I remember your name from, like, months ago. Do you live in Japan? So I was there 2 weeks ago looking for an apartment. I'm moving there. I'm moving to Tokyo. I remember you because the connection between Japan, like, that's very memorable. So I'm moving there in March. I bought my one-way ticket. That's it. That's it, everyone. It's official. I got my one-way ticket. My wife got her one-way ticket. We're going on separate days because she needs to go early to start her job. I thought you were moving to Meguro. Meguro is it's like a neighborhood in Tokyo. You know, Tokyo's, you know, it's like, think of it like a borough, you know. Tokyo's made up of a bunch of boroughs. Meguro is just a big borough. It's very far from me. I'm in Fukuoka. Fukuoka? Kyushu. So about as far from Tokyo as you can get. Right. Oh, so I know about that town because they offer pretty nice visa options for tech startups. So I did a little research into that city specifically. It's just a little far. I was considering applying for it, but then my wife got a full-time job, which got me a dependence visa. So boom, don't need it. I see, like the Bronx or LA County. Exactly. Well, no, LA County? Yeah, LA County. Kinda? No, it's like Santa Monica in LA County. Meguro. So yeah, we're looking over there. Maybe Daikanyama. We found an apartment in Daikanyama, which is one neighborhood south of Shibuya. Everyone knows Shibuya. And you used to live in Meguro. Nice. Where were you at? Her job is in Nakameguro, so we're trying not to be too far from there. Daikanyama is expensive. I know. It is. We were looking at tiny apartments. Maybe it's like a store and a mall. You mean the neighborhoods? Kinda. Yeah, it's like a store and a mall. Exactly. Yeah, so we wanna make this feel more natural. Oh right, we were warping home. That's what we were doing. I love it. I love the distractions. I can't believe the way you actually pronounce this place. I know. Do I sound pretentious? I'm trying to use my best Japanese because I've been learning. I've been learning as you know. Every day I study for about an hour. Mainichi nihongo benkyou shimasu. I've been studying a lot. Compared to how you told me and how I pronounced it. Oh. Okay, I can't read kanji. I can read hiragana and I can read katakana. I only know like maybe 30 or 40 kanji. So I can't read any of that. If you write it all in something else, I could read it. I need the furigana. We've been watching Benkyo wa Taijida. Benkyo wa Taijida. What's Taijida? Daiji. Oh, Daiji. Sorry. Benkyo wa Daiji. What's Daiji? Kanji prop me. Studying is important. Daiji. Da. Oh, da. So da's. So I've been using Duolingo. The problem with Duolingo is they only teach you everything as des and everything in mas, and I haven't gotten to like non-polite ways of speaking. And when I was talking to some of my wife's new coworkers, I kept saying des and mas, and they're like, you everything you say is too polite. Stop it. I'm just like, I'm sorry. It's all I know right now. So I'm trying to get there. I think eventually they drop it. Like when you do like, I think I've done like 5,000 hours so far, or no, 5,000 minutes. I've done 5,000 minutes. I think when you get to like 10,000 minutes, they get less polite. Like when learning English and you introduce yourself with "How do you do?" Yeah, how do you do? Nobody says that. How do you do? That is funny. It's hard. It's hard, you know. And then even direct translations don't make sense. You have to, you know, you need like the contextual translation, and Google Translate only helps like maybe 25% of the time. That's all good. It's better to speak politely than insult anyone. That's true. That is true. I do well at restaurants and when I'm asking people for help in stores and stuff. Okay, let's add this event. So we want to listen to day tick event and the end of day event. When does that get called? I want it to get called after we fade to black. So after we fade to black. Oh, you know what? I could do ready for warm up. That's actually a better place. I'll do the end of day. Warm up new day. So when I warm up the new day, that's pretty descriptive. When I'm warming up the new day, I'm setting values that make the next day happen. So that's when I want to warp home. And I only want to warp home if I'm not already at home. So current scene. If current scene is equal to... Why is it a string? Why am I saving a string? Oh, so I have to do this is name based. Ugh, that's bad. I mean, I know what my scene name is gonna be, but in scene. So if I'm already in my inn, I want to continue. Or no, not continue. Return. Just don't do it. Otherwise, I want to warp home, and that means I need a warp spot. I need a home warp spot, so let's make that. A lot more people speak English in Tokyo now, totally different than 24 years ago when I first went to Tokyo, night and day. Yeah, we have I've been a bunch now, no problems. Almost everyone speaks English, but I don't want to fall back on it, you know? I'm trying to immerse, I'm trying to be a good expat and learn the language, learn the local language. That's my goal. I just want to make like a friend. I want to make a friend fully in Japanese. It's gonna take a few years, but that's my goal. All right, so we need to make a warp location in the inn. Oh, that's interesting. So I can't actually reference it because it's here. But I think it's okay. I think that's actually okay. So scene warper. I kind of need one of these, right? Yeah, let's make a new one of these. And it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to be a one-way warp. You can only warp here. So we're going to turn off the box collider. I'm not going to allow collisions because it won't go anywhere. And let's snap it to -3. Yeah, snap it right there. This is where you'll come back, right in this crossroads area, because it's safe. There shouldn't be any decorations there. I gotta remember Daiji. Daiji. Important. Good goal. It's easy to fall back and hang out with foreigners or Japanese that speak English really well because it's easy. Join a dojo for some martial arts. Most of those guys don't speak English. Work out and learn Japanese at the same time. That sounds intense. I'm too old to do martial arts. That sounds kind of fun. I need to find the lazy man sport. Ooh, are there like ping pong or table tennis dojos? Like dojos specifically just for table tennis. Wait, why does it turn red when it's at the origin? That's funny. Yes, there are. Okay, I will join one of those. If I can find a table tennis club, I'm gonna do that. Oh, I think I turned this red when it intersects with this bounding box as like a warning. They take it very seriously. So when I think I described this story already. When we were there a couple weeks ago, we hung out with my wife's new coworkers. We went to the end of year holiday party, which was super fun. And someone caught wind that I really liked table tennis, and I actually take it very seriously. So I'm in the right place. Someone caught wind that I liked it, and they're like, "Oh, one of the guys here, he's super into it. We got to get you guys playing tonight." So we did an after party at a ping pong bar. It was incredible. It was like my favorite building I've ever seen. It was 9 stories tall, and the first 2 floors were crane games, and then it was 3 stories of bowling, 3 stories of table tennis, 3 stories of billiards. It was the best. The whole building was my 3 favorite things: bowling, billiards, and tennis, or table tennis. And yeah, it was incredible. It's such a good time playing. All right. So we have the warp location. We need a new target location. So the target is where it goes. I don't want it to go anywhere. We are only going to come to here, which is funny because that means I need a dynamic warp location that kind of travels with you. So this is the location. So we need a location, and we're gonna call it in warp home or start day. There we go. It's a chain all around Japan. You can find it everywhere, so you won't be far from a place to play table tennis wherever you go. That's amazing. Love it. I don't know where a single table tennis table is in all of LA. Also, you like bowling? Gonna keep that in mind. Oh, I love bowling. Oh my god. Yo, there's like a lazy man precision sport. I love it. There's someone in that usually shows up. He was here earlier and gifted a sub to ZT. Curdy Bear. Curdy Bear is an incredible bowler. He can be pro. He averages 260 or something. He's never gotten a 300 yet though. He's only gotten a 299. 230. Lacquer. But yeah, he's incredible. Does not need a rigid body anymore. I think it requires it though. All right, so let's swap this out with in start day location. And I want to set location asset data. So when I click this button, it tells this scriptable object all the necessary data it needs. And continue momentum transfer. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know what that is. How do I have that? I don't even remember. Continue momentum transfer. No idea. Whatever. So now that I have a location to warp to, I need to trigger. So how does this trigger? I guess I need to simulate a trigger. So let's see. How do I trigger this? I listen to cutscene events. That's fine. No, that's it. It's in the editor. Scene warp on trigger enter. So here's where the logic is. And it looks like all I do is I throw this event. More events, that's easy. And then I do this continue momentum thing, which I don't even remember what it does. We're gonna ignore it. Imagine visiting a country causing so much turmoil that it causes a big earthquake, and then you're gonna move there? Me neither. Gonzi MP3. How are ya? Good morning, Happy New Year. Alright, so we just need, and then all we pass in is the target. And the target is this target. Okay. So what I can do is I could, in the warp system, just keep a reference to the in-day location and just warp there. That seems too easy. That's too... Sometimes it's too easy, and I'm a little skeptical. So let's just make this public. And it's going to be a location, right? Warp home location. Is that what they are? They're not. That's not what they are. They're not locations. I don't. What are they? What are you guys? Warp locations. They're called warp locations. If this works, I don't know what I'm gonna do. An earthquake and exploding planes won't stop this man from moving. No, I'm going. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. All right. So all we need to do is throw that event. And what does that event do? Okay. So it's not that simple because I hijack the game when I warp. I do a bunch of pauses. I do a bunch of screen fades, but I don't want to do any of that. I only want to move the player and unload and load scenes. So that being said, we need a special warp that doesn't do all this garbage that I don't need. So I have to tick through line by line and make a new function that is only the things I need, which is pretty dirty. I should make it a little more generic, but for now, I gotta tick line by line, see what I need. So this warp, what does this do? It gets the active scene. It pauses the player. The scene, so the player's already paused, and the current scene is... So yeah, I need this line. I don't need to pause the player. Fade the screen. I don't need to fade the screen. The screen's already faded. And then we need to set loading scenes true, which is technically not true because the in scene, here's a little secret, the in scene never unloads. It's always back there somewhere. Since warping home is always a scene that we're loading, or it's already loaded, it's super easy. Barely an inconvenience. That should be simple. I'm gonna take one moment right now, though, just to introduce myself, because there's a lot of new people here, and I gotta do that. First of all, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a game called Alpine Lake. I never play the trailer on stream, so please go check it out. It's up there in the corner if you want to casually watch it. But go check out the game on Steam, give it a wish list. It's a life sim, Innkeeper-Sim. Been working on it for 3 years. By day, I'm a VFX artist. I work on commercials, music videos, etc. But by night and by early morning, we are game deving. What time is it? 7:46. I usually stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, starting at 7 o'clock a.m. Pacific time, and I go for a couple hours. We're just getting started today. Yeah, that's me. Feel free to follow, feel free to wishlist, and thank you for hanging out. All right, so. Oh, thank you for the follow. So yeah, so we need to, so we don't need to actually load the inn. The inn is always loaded, which is perfect for us. Okay, what do we do here? Same scene warp. So if we're warping to the same location, all we do is warp the player. We don't actually do any warping. I'm actually not even going to run this script if we're in the inn. So I'm not even going to warp you back to the entrance. I'm just going to leave you where you are. That's totally fine. Before we load the new scene, let's see if it adds, or let's see if it comes with any additional additive scenes. It shouldn't, because the inn has no additional additive scenes. I have this additive scene system, like, so I have like a main town, and sometimes there's a farmer's market that shows up. So when you enter the town, it does like a calculation on what day it is, and it'll load the farmer's market additional scene. Everything in this game is like multiple scenes. And then we switch scenes. Loading equals false. This is an I enumerator, right? Yeah. And then we warp end. Interesting. These warp end float triggers these events. I think, yeah, they do the screen warping. We don't want to do that. Or the screen fading. We don't want a screen fade. We're already faded. So all we really need to do is switch scene. So now we need to switch scene and set current scene to wherever we are. Right? We don't need it. We don't need it. We need this. Okay, I'm going to do, I'm just going to start throwing these in a new function. End of day. Warp. Warp location. Location. I don't even need to pass it anything because I'm referencing it. So we'll do all of our logic here. Well, actually, not even, we won't even do the check here. We'll just call it start coroutine, end of day warp. Keep it nice and simple. And we'll even spell coroutine right. That is vital, to spell your functions correctly. Alright, so we'll do the check here, and we don't need to do, we don't do a return, we do yield return break, right? Yeah, no, yield break. I always forget that. So if the in scene, if that's where we are, oh, but we need to set it. So we actually set it here. So and then we need to do loading new scenes. And then down here we do loading new scenes equals false. And in the middle, we do the actual scene switching. So let's tick through scene switching and see what we need, what we don't need. It's a big one. It's a real big one with a lot of stuff going on. But I have a feeling we're not going to need a lot of it because we're only unloading a scene. We're not loading the scene, the inn. It's already loaded. The act of loading the inn is just setting it to be current and moving us there. How do I know that though? Persistent scenes. How do I know the inn is always loaded? So previous is persistent, target is persistent. So if the target is persistent, we don't do the load. That's good. And what does the unload do? So we open the loading GUI. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do any GUI loading. So that's already something. Maybe I just put a flag here. It's like quiet load. Let's see. End of day. I'm gonna make it real verbose. I want it to be completely obvious what I'm doing. So an end of day load doesn't need a request open GUI. So if end of day load. Well, if not end of day load. And then what else don't we need? So we definitely need to, we can calculate this, it's fine. It'll just not do anything. Previous is persistent. If we're already in the inn, we're not here, nothing else is persistent. Okay, this is fine. Target is persistent, yes. Wait until level is almost loaded. Oh wait, that's target is not, so this won't happen. This won't happen, this won't happen, this won't happen. If it's a cutscene, this won't happen, it's not a cutscene. And then we wait an arbitrary amount of time. We actually don't need to do that. If target is persistent. Nope, this doesn't happen, this doesn't happen. Wait, nothing happens. The only thing I need is this? Wait a minute, this is crazy. Okay. If the only thing I need to do is this. So you know what? Yeah, let's just keep going. I just don't want to do these arbitrary yield returns because I don't know how fast you're going to click through the end of day GUI. You might get there before this happens. So let's just do another if end of day. I don't like this if end of day load thing, but all right, so this doesn't happen. This does happen if it's not a cutscene. Okay, and if the target is not persistent, so it is. If the target's not a cutscene, we do this. We set the active scene to the inn. Yep, that's good. And then we do another arbitrary load, or another arbitrary yield. And then we load objects, which nothing should have said anything. There's nothing to load. And previous is not, it's never going to be persistent, so we do wait for it to unload. That's okay, that's okay. If it's not a cutscene, we warp. That's good, we want that. And then we close the GUI. And then we wait for another arbitrary amount of time, so I think that's it. Oh, I think that's it. And then all we gotta do is switch scenes. And the target is end of day, right? Where is it? Warp home location. Previous is technically, no. That scene. Can I leave this null? Can I leave this? No. I need to know where we are, because if I don't know where we are, then I can't unload it. Okay, so there's something. I do need to get that. It's not a cutscene. Player location. Do I use that? Oh, right. So I do need that. Warp player. Is that the target though? I think that's the target. So yeah, it's the cutscene only. The location position. I see. It's the warp home location. Warp home location dot position. Okay, so now it knows where to go. And why are you upset? You're upset because I don't have the end of day load. True. But I want this to be false by default. And I need to yield return it. And I think that's it. Getting close to that follower goal. Where are we at? What are we at? 124. You always know the right things to say, BitGamey. We actually, the followers have been increasing lately. I do appreciate all of you for hanging out, for following. Those numbers, they mean something to me a little bit. Goal? I don't have a goal. I don't have a goal command. Game. All right. Let's see. Did anybody watch? I asked this last time. Did anybody watch a fun holiday movie this break? Or is there a specific movie that you love to watch every holiday season? I want to hear them. I'll tell you mine first. Every year now, my wife and I have a tradition of watching all of the Harry Potters. It takes us, over a week. We watch one every night. And we just bash through all the Harry Potters every holiday season. And it's incredible. I love it because they're just so heartwarming. And they're the cozy movies of... They're just cozy movies. You watched Elf, a classic. We saw Poor Things, The Iron Claw, All of Us, Strangers, and Saltburn. That's 4 movies that I have never heard of. Are they new? Evie, you're the movie buff. You watch movies. You know all the movies coming out. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, a classic. We try to watch a Christmas movie every day in December up to Christmas Day. Elf is my wife's favorite. Poor Things was a banger. Is that new? Is that new? Home Alone 2. Oh, how did I not watch Home Alone 2? I love Home Alone 2. Oh my god. Elf Yeah, of course. The Santa Claus? What's the Santa Claus? National Lampoons? I'm Jewish. You gotta watch Christmas movies. For me, Christmas movie would be Die Hard. I actually asked my wife, hey, we should watch Die Hard. She didn't want to. It's literally on right now as I type. Nice. Back to the Future, the whole Back to the Future. Are they Christmassy? Is there Christmas in Back to the Future? I think there's like winter stuff. I don't remember if there's Christmas specifically. But Mary makes us watch When Harold Met Sallard. You mean when Harry Met Sally? That's a good movie. My wife is Jewish and she loves Christmas. I mean, listen, I'm Jewish too, and I love Christmas movies. I actually, so A Christmas Story? You know, with the little kid, you'll shoot your eye out. I've never actually watched that all the way through, but we watched it this year. It's super funny. Like, that movie is really, really good. There's a reason why, you know, it's rewatched every year. It's like a very good movie. That kid, underrated, incredible actor. Then you get into what is considered a Christmas movie. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, Harry Potter's, for some reason, they're Christmas movies to me. There's always like a moment in every movie where it's snowing and it's Christmassy and it's just cozy. Back to the Future has a winter feel, yeah. My country does not snow, sadly. You got to travel somewhere that snows. I think I remember where you said you were from. There's got to be a short plane ride to some snowy area. That kid was also an elf. Oh, right, he was. That's right, I remember that. We also watched The Holiday. What's The Holiday? That sounds like one of those movies where the cast is like 40 people. Is that one of those? So right now, the new New Year's tradition is watching through the extended edition Lord of the Rings. I am a Lord of the Rings nut. When Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings were both coming out, I actually only watched Harry Potter's recently, in my recent life. I didn't watch it when they came out. But Lord of the Rings, oh my god. Yeah, I can live in Middle-earth. Just 4. We didn't. Is it like 4 people having like a dinner party together? Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet, Jack Black, and Jude Law. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Guitarist from Tenacious D. Why'd you say the guitarist from Tenacious D? We all know Jack Black. Love Jack Black. He's like the only celebrity on. I follow 3 celebrities on Instagram. The Rock, Vin Diesel, and Jack Black. That's it. That's all I follow. All right. Where do you think this works? I feel like this is just gonna work. Nah, something's missing. So the only thing I don't have is I need to somehow pass along the location. I need the from location. I need to know where we are. Oh, I know where we are. We are in the last place we were at. So all I need to do here, private warp location, current warp location, right? Wait, is it a warp location or is it just a regular location? So scene warper, location target. Yeah. So I just need to know the current one. So I can just save it here. Current scene, current warp location. So right here, every time we warp somewhere, not only should we save that, we should save the current warp location. Equals location.current? No, what is it? Target from. Wait a minute, how do I know where we're going? How do I know where we're coming from? Do I care? What's happening? How do I know? Oh god. Current scene. Oh, I never know. I just unload it based on its name. Okay. Fine. I don't need to know. Don't care. Never care. Jack Black was funny in Jumanji. Wasn't that Robin Williams? Robin Williams was in the original. Oh, yeah, the remake. The remake Jumanji was pretty funny. I mean, the original is always near and dear to me. But the remakes are alright. Alright, so I actually don't need to save this. And the current scene is just the name that we're in. Alright, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. I can't wait to see this fail miserably. Miserably. I liked when the kid turned into the monkey. That movie, are you talking about the original? I like segs in all rate R movies. What? Mic drop? Who's segs? Rate R movies? You speak English like I speak Japanese. Completely backwards. Oh, God damn it. You're always trying to beat the auto mod. Auto mod. Check. So rude. I did something today that I've never done before. I made extra coffee, and I kept it in a thermos so I can keep going. Oh, need more coffee. I'm glad it's only 8. I didn't get much done today, but I feel good about what I did get done. Alright. So, let's run away from home. Run away. I'll run real far. I'll go as far as I can. Do you have real work after this? Yeah, I gotta go to real work. Oh yeah, and I made a new zone. Last stream, or 2 streams ago, I made a new area. Let's go visit it. I made this pond area. Hotspot, discovered pond. I need to decorate it though. It's a little empty. It feels a little empty. I need ideas. What can I put in this pond area that's cute and unique and fun? Alright, so ready? I'm going to fast forward to the day ends and see if we warp home. Frogs and lily pads. I got some lily pads here. Yeah, I do need frogs. Add frogs to the pond. Do I have frogs? I have an icon. I don't have a model. A cat trying to swipe fish from the water, and a guy in a rowboat. I like the rowboat. Yeah. Add frogs. Ducks. Swans. Rowboat. Okay, here we go. Saving. Alright, alright. Guests. Mary's leaving tomorrow. Okay. Just checking out. Oh no, style -2. It's because... I guess because there was footprints in a room and I never cleaned them up. Favorite activity completed. Favorite activity completed. That happened twice? That shouldn't happen twice. A bed of flowers for 2 lovers to hide away in from their overprotective and dueling families. A legendary alligator that comes out like November 12th only. These are good ideas. All right. This is what happens when good ideas happen. We copy paste the people who said it. And we put it in the list. Streaming good ideas from the riffraff. So we got this. We got ducks and swans, frogs and lily pads. Gonzo, you did say that last time, I remember. Which brings you into Alpine Lake 2 Murder Motel. You wish. You all wish I added murder. Wait, so let's see. Did we go home? Let's just get through this GUI. I'll click through it at a normal pace, you know, like what a player would do. So that was weird. It had -2 style because there's footprints bringing down the style of all the decorations. But they got a star for a clean room every day. Not true. And we got a null reference exception, and we're still here. Why? Oh, because I never set it. I never set the stupid variable in the inspector. So we just got to go to the warp system and set that real quick. Just gotta find it. Warp system. So the warp location is in start of day location. That's it. Let's try again. I can do it much faster this time. Like a dead body at the bottom? Jesus. Oh, that's what you were saying brings you to Alpine Lake too. Will we be in the game credits? Yeah, of course. I should have a redeem that's get me in the credits. I saw someone else have that too. I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna add that. How much should it cost though? Let's make it nice and affordable. It's gonna be affordable, but not too affordable. There you go. Make it expensive? It's affordable, but not too affordable. You definitely, oh yeah, so these footprints, they actually add up a lot, and -2, that's quite the hit. These might be too destructive. All right, let's see. If I redeem it twice, do I get in twice? You get a, fine, you get like a ×2. You get a ×2 next to your name. Boom, he's in. He's in. All right, so now I need a credits. Also, what do you want to be called? Do you want just this? Do you want to be called Tuna? Do you want your real name? Segs officer? No Segs officer. Can we pick our role if we buy it? All right, let's see. Will we warp home? Nope. Now what? Scene to unload is invalid. Pourquoi? Scene to unload is invalid. I shouldn't have tried to drown you that one time. Wait, what? What are you referring to? You've never tried to drown me. Oh, you mean... Do you... Oh, you mean to hydrate. Okay, I do remember that. All right, you're just gonna have to wait. You'll get it next time. You might want to save your dosh though. I might add something later that you want to save for. All right. Why is it won't tell me what line? That's annoying. I don't know where it's failing. Oh, 214. $214. 214. Oh, here we go. Player location. That's funny. Scene to unload is invalid. Wait a minute. No, no, no. Oh, it's not C14. Warp system, Starco routine. How do I find this? This is the last time something of mine actually calls it. Goes to the event manager, then we go to warp system, line 269, and then what's going on here? I'm gonna throw a bunch of prints and see what's happening. Print. End of day warp. All right, 1 a.m. bedtime. Maripon, have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the follow earlier. Oyasumi. Oyasumi nasai. Let's switch that scene. And then, oh, previous. That's why, because I set it to nothing, but it just needs to be current scene. There we go. That should be fixed. Ooh, I'm confident now. I have so much dues. Oh, Dosh. I be saving. What are you gonna spend it on? I thought we talked about what you wanted to spend it on. That would totally derail me. All right, let's see. I think it's gonna work now. Pretty confident. And these guests should still be here, right? They're not here. Oh, here they are. Wait. Oh, no, 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 because it's still performed the save. All right, let's finish this out. No guests today, okay. No instance manager found. We warped home. We warped home successfully. But I just got a bunch of warnings. No instance manager found within this scene. This means that a prefab will not save. I've never seen that warning before. Let's see. Savable prefab. Instance manager reference. Oh, okay. I know what's happening. I know what's happening. I gotta put my hat on. There we go. Ooh, it's getting cold in here. Yeah, that feels good. So, how I normally, when I change scenes, I actually have a collider here that tells the game what's the current scene I'm in. But the previous one's unloading and I'm not using that collider here. So let's just put that collider right there. That should be that. That should be that. Location scene setter, that's the thing. So I need another one. It's a little dirty. It's a little dirty, but you know. This is the only scene that I need these colliders because all the other scenes, they kind of set this value on load. But since this one is always loaded, I need to know when we get here, so. There we go. Okay. I think that's it. I think we did it. Let's do one more time. Any of you lucky viewers, you have off today? Or does everyone need to go back to work? Hype! Alright, here we go. 9, 10, 11, 12. What is this off you speak of? You know, job. Not have to job. Does everyone have to job today? Or do people not have to job? I still got the error. Oh. It's possible that a warp... Oh, because we're paused. Because the game is paused, the player's collider is not active. That means even though the collider's there, it's not gonna hit. So... what do I do? I can tell... I could just make a script that listens for end of day warm up and just sets that variable that I need. "31 out of 89 people did something other than they said they were going to, and so their last paycheck was messed up. Finding out why is the fun part." Wait, what? Is that a real life story that you're talking about? 99, you gotta go to school. Have a great day, and welcome back. I don't think not having to job is in my contract. Wait, Tuna, are you saying that that's your task for the day? You gotta figure that out? You gotta unravel the invoices? That sounds like a pain. Should I spend 80 hours making something to automatically fix it next year, or spend 2 hours just slogging? Definitely the 80 hours to automate it. Spending 10 times longer making an automation is so much more fun than just doing manual, like, brute force. Always do the 10 times longer, or in this case 40 times longer automation. All right, so I need another way to set this instance manager. I can't use collisions, and I can't use... What I can do is here, scriptable reference setter, override on player trigger enter. I can also use events. I can also listen to the daytick event and just set it manually on daytick. Call back from the scene when it's done loading. Well, it's always loaded, so I'll never know technically when it's loaded, but I know when the day ends, so I'll just do it then. And then I'll give myself a little bool. Only do that if I want. Public bool. Override on day end event. Day tick event. Stable. Let's not start. Nope. No, not start coroutine. What are you doing? Start listening. Stop listening. It is 0 o'clock here. You got school at 7:20. Demons 312. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. And it's third already for me right now. Third what? I'm confused. Also, Demon, how you doing? Glad you can be here. So if E equals end of day. Okay, so I need to remember, like, the only reason why I have this is for the warp home. So this is a little dangerous. I have in two areas, something relies. I rely on something to do one thing. That's dangerous. Oh, 3rd of January. Oh, you mean it's the 3rd? It's already the 3rd of January, right? Second day of school. You're good. That's great. How are things going here? Things are going fantastic. We're working on stuff, and it's not breaking that bad. Very fixable. Now we're getting a lot done today. So all we need to do is set this target. Target.reference equals this.gameObject. Oh, if override on end event. Okay. Great. So now there's only one warp location that needs this turned on. Or one scriptable prefab instance. Yeah. So override on day end event. Boom. That should be that. Okay. Fingers crossed. I'm 125% confident that that warning is gone and we've officially warped home at the end of the day. Let's run somewhere. Wait, I don't remember it raining when I don't remember it raining when I left the game. It's possible I need to save whether it's raining or not, or I'm calculating it again. Add that to the list. Calculate rain once a day and save it. Don't recalc. All right. Here we go. We're gonna warp home. We did it. We got no errors. Let's just play for a minute to see if anything broke. Let's clean up these rooms. Prepare for the day. Room cleaned. So I realized I added these like footprints when you know, when rooms get dirty, when characters walk on these floor tiles, there's a chance that they can leave behind footprints the next day. But if you decorate a room to the absolute max, there's no space for the footprints to spawn. So if you just design it in a way where it's fully cluttered, they'll never get dirty. I want to make an item though that I want to make like a floor mat item that if you attach the floor mat to a door, that footprints are like 90% less likely to show up. Oh, and I have yoga animations. I gotta update the yoga animations. Right now they just kind of meditate on the mats. I want them to actually do yoga. Yeah. All right. So we got some stuff to do. Update yoga animations. All right, we did it. We're warping home. I can, boom. We respawn at the inn. Okay. So now the idea of stamina. I don't think I totally want to punish you. You know, cozy games, there's a movement to make them cozy and keep them cozy and not punish you so much. And I've been trying to keep that mantra as well, keep it cozy, don't punish so much. So I'm actually not going to worry about, calculating only getting half your stamina back or something like that. You just get it back, it's fine. All the rooms are clean. All right. What's next? Balance how guests show up. Currently, how it works is one guest will show up every 20 minutes until the maximum amount of guests are spawned, which is one more guest than rooms you have. So I have 4 rooms. Only 5 guests can be spawned at a time. But once one leaves, another one comes. Like, what I need actually is a day-to-day value that's like, I have 4 rooms, but 5 guests showed up. It's not about being spawned. It's about how many times they showed up. So I need to do that because I don't want a constant stream of guests to show up. I don't have that many guests. And actually some days I don't even want like a full amount of guests. So there we go. It should be how many guests are spawned plus how many guests have showed up. Like unique guests. So guests spawned and showed up. That's not 2, that's just 1. How do you pick up health? Where are the respawn points when you die? You can't die. You can't die. I got no health yet. I have no reason to have health. I have enemies, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna actually do it. I can't in good faith add them to the game because I don't feel passionate about it. So I think I'm gonna keep it super cozy without enemies for now. I do realize that's one of the parts of Stardew Valley that I love. I love spelunking and fighting enemies, but I don't know. I'm just not in a mental place to put that in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you guys want enemies? Like, should I make a poll? Should probably make a poll. Let's do it. Stream manager. Manage a poll. New poll. Question. Should enemies be in the game? Yes. No. Me. Idea. What should the third option be? All right, you got 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Because I don't know. I don't know what I should do. So I can get rid of these prints now. We're all good. I don't want this to be anonymous though. At the end of the poll, I want to know who chose what. I want names. I want to name names. Is this a high level question or is there any more detail on what enemies would present as? I would say enemies are basically similar to Stardew Valley's enemies. You know, they're just like, they're there, they cause trouble, and maybe I'll incorporate them into the story. You know, I'll definitely incorporate them into the story, but you gotta fight them with weapons. But you're right, I didn't give enough context. That was a poorly worded poll. All right, it's on the list. What's on the list? Balance how guests show up. Right, let's open up that script. You kind of regret choosing no now. All right, keep it in mind. It's 2-2. I actually never tested whether or not this works. I just assumed it did because I'm getting cocky. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume it works. That's good deving, right? Okay, the spawn guest system, that's what I want. I'm gonna close everything else. It's getting a little cluttered here. It's getting a little cluttered. Spawn guest system. Or could enemies be just people that don't really like you? Kind of dramatic enemies. Like villainous NPCs? But I guess the true question is, should I add combat? You're right. Enemies, it is poorly worded. Should I add combat to the game? And death? Should you be able to die? Should I add that whole meta to the game? Should have made an Asian uncle that's like a protagonist. He always talks about your inn since he has a better one. And at last you become friends after he retires. He has a better one. And I like that. So wait, I want you to elaborate on this dynamic you're talking about, 99. Because I have this, you immediately like inspired like a whole character in my head of just, he's like a loving uncle, but kind of playfully talks down to you like, oh my god, I've got 100 customers, I don't know what to do with them all. How are you doing? What do you got, like 6 customers? Can you? I want you to elaborate. Sounds fun. Get on the list. Yeah, you're everywhere. You're everywhere on here. Make your enemies challenge you to a duel, and you go into private area defense. That's what My Time in Portia does. That's funny. It's funny that you bring that up. Like turn-based combat? No. Real time. No fighting. Combat is tired. I'm always happy when a game manages to be fun without combat. That's the goal, I think. Tuber. I think you and I right now are thinking alike. Like the combat in Stardew, I know it's the low point for my wife. Oh yeah, you know, you're right. I think it's my wife's low point too. She always hands me the controller when too many bats show up. Optional combat in the catacombs. So optional combat is a pretty good way to go. I'm gonna throw that in there. Make it optional. Some kind of optional thing. I have a sword already. Like I have enemy AI. Like it's just about adding it in the right way. I do like optional combat. Friendly competition. Yeah, friendly, optional. Alright, I'm liking this stuff. I appreciate all the ideas. I appreciate the voting and the in-depth discussion, you know, whether or not it should be. So even if I move 99's vote over to yes, no is winning. Oh wait, no, it's tied. That would make it 4-4. It's still tied. Someone's gotta break the tie. Every conflict is solved with rock, paper, scissors. Oh wow, that's great. Wait a minute. I think another game does that too. Does My Time in Portia do that too? I think they have a rock, paper, scissors mechanic where you actually do that. Oh, Pokemon Stadium style minigames? Wait, what do you mean minigames? You mean like fighting, like turn-based combat like in Pokemon? It's kind of like Ooblets. Ooblets' game revolves around like a fun turn-based card collecting combat system. I love it. I think Mario Party minigames. So the Mario Party minigames idea, you know, that's kind of the goal. You know, these life sims, they should offer they're basically a bunch of swirling tiny game loop and game mechanics that all have a web of interconnecting relationships, right? So like take the fishing mechanic. It's a mini game, you know. I don't think I've showed off the fishing mechanic much recently. Where is the fishing pole? Do I have it? Where's my fishing pole? Tool fishing pole. Why are you hidden? There you are. Let's grab the fishing pole. Okay, I'm gonna go fish. Let's go fish. We'll look at the minigame for a sec. Yeah, what are the rewards and why would someone choose to do it? Yes, the rewards are all furniture because when you fight, the obvious reward is extra furniture. Oh, I broke fishing. I broke fishing. I know why. It's because the minigame camera's turned off. Fishing minigame. It should be on. Why are you punching me? Chairs. I want chairs. I'm trying to update my restaurant, so I need chairs, so I'm gonna punch you. You can make it cozy and make the customers happy, or make it very profitable and make them unhappy. Oh wait, it didn't save. That's funny. Wait, what are you referring to? 99. The fighting? Make the fighting cozy? Fishing pole. I need another one. here. I don't have an Allen key, so punch my problems away. Tickle fights. Okay, that's actually a funny idea. That's hysterical. I mean, as an innkeeper running around and tickle fighting all of your guests, that borders creepy. I mean, that's pretty funny though, to like unlock some kind of like friendship level with the people in town. Like, oh, you've unlocked the ability to tickle fight them. All right, is fishing back? I need some splashes there. Also, this animation's so slow. Why is it so slow? It's funny when you do something, you think it's right, and then you look at it again a couple months later and it looks wrong. Okay, so here's the mini game, right? You have a sliding bar, and then here you have your lore, and you basically have to overlap them. And you chip away at this health bar. And then it presents your fish. I'd love a burly, grizzled tickle fight coach. I'll visit the tickle fight coach. I already know where he is. He lives in the woods. Like, you make your inn very high cost, but cozy, and it turns down your profits. You can also make it very cheap and still make them pay a lot, but your inn rating will decrease, and high-paying VIP won't come to your inn because of a bad rating. Oh, I see what you're saying. So, like, manage the cost of your inn, and if you make it too cheap, you get more visitors, but your level decreases, so it's about balancing that. I'm not sure, but so it kind of coincides with the idea of like, is combat even a cozy mechanic? I don't want the management aspect of the game to be that in depth, you know? I want you to just be able to build over time and things happen. I don't want you to have to like play with like figuring out profit margins and stuff like that, or balance spreadsheets. Like, I just want it to just kind of work in the background and always work in your favor. But I see where you're going with that. I see where you're going with that. Wow, dad, a big fish, yeah. Oh my god, that's funny. I'm wearing this hat right now. So this is me. This area is heavily under development. Just pass through without worrying too much. It will eventually be a hub that leads to a few areas that have not been created yet. So I have some NPCs in the game that are basically me explaining the work in progress state of some of these areas. Does that look like me? Where is that area? It's all the way over here. I have to remake this area. I might do that in a future stream. All right, let's get a good side view. That's pretty much me, right? No Excel in your game? Gosh, man, being Asian kind of hard, not gonna lie. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? If you aren't using Microsoft Office, are you even playing a game? Yes, I do not want you to have to open up Microsoft Office to play this game to its full extent. I have way too many rose bushes in this scene. Roses are not supposed to be this easy to come by. Oh my god, and there's so many thorns. I forgot about the thorns. They kind of grow and they spread out and they eat these decorations up. And you gotta fight them before they spread too much. Ooh, let's see if we spawn home. Look at that. We're home. Oh, I can't believe 3 years. Being Asian means being too nerdy, kind of hard to enjoy life. I don't think that's true. Hard to enjoy life. Too nerdy? I like to consider myself as an extremely nerdy person. 3 years and finally home. Yeah, it took over 3 years to spawn home. E.T. spawn home. Look at that. Ah, I need more ideas for what to add to rooms to like for upkeep. So I have footprints and I have unmade beds. Right now it's enough. Hey, look, it's Mervin's. Is that 2 Mervinses? How many Mervinses are there? No, that's not 2 Mervins. Oh, that animation. I gotta fix that. How's the calendar doing? Calendar used to be really buggy. Looks good. I checked in Mervin, so now there's a calendar in the game that shows you when guests show up. Or when they're checked in, at least, and it shows you when they'll leave. So they'll leave on Sunday. Let's check some people in. Let's stress test the save system a little bit. I'm gonna ask Mervins what he wants. Hey, good morning. You need anything? Can you get me a sunflower? Okay. Mervins wants a sunflower. So Mervins, let's look at his item requester script. Let's actually test the thing we did earlier. Guest route. Item requester. He wants a sunflower. I'll fast forward to the end of the day, so it saves. Don't forget to put googly eyes on all your animals. Thank you, Gonzo. Gonzi. What time? Oh my god, it's 8:45. We gotta go soon. No! I don't wanna. I just wanna stay and hang out. Make games, you know? Oh god, the girl. The dog is going to town right now. Chill. Stop licking yourself. Oh my god, I can't stop her. She's behind the green screen. Oh my god. Can you guys hear that? I see the mic picking something up. It's like horrifying. All right. It's been a new day. It should have saved. Where'd Mervins go? Mervins, where'd he go? There he is, sitting by the fire. So Mervins still wants the sunflower. If I talk to him again, need anything? He still wants a sunflower. Okay. So I'm gonna shut the game. I'm gonna see if that's saved. Play the game. So Mervins should load. That I'm pretty sure works. The game remembers all the things that Mervins has done so that his star rating and profit calculates correctly. He should be in bed. I don't like how they get into bed as the screen's fading up, but at least it's showing the right blanket state. Okay, now Mervins, you still want that sunflower? Hey Mervins, I got a sunflower for you. You still want it? Mervins wants nothing. Mervins doesn't want anything. Okay. Didn't work. Let's see why. Oh, I think I know why. Guest. Generic. It's... Oh, wait, it's here. Refresh. Let's look at our game. Let's look at our logic. I might have just messed it up. Mervins is my favorite. Get him a sunflower. I'm working on it. He just doesn't remember what he wants. Mervins never remembers what he wants. Oh, that's because this is supposed to be if it's not null or empty. Guys, you're supposed to catch that stuff when I make those mistakes. That's what you're here for. I know what I said earlier about just liking hanging out. No, no, no. You were only here to help me catch bugs before I make them. And to teach me Link. You guys please teach me Link. Tuna. Safety net. I will say, there have been times when you guys have caught these things for me. And I love it. I love it. Sometimes you can spend like 40 minutes trying to find like just a missing exclamation mark. But if chat catches it, that's 40 minutes saved. And if you distract me for 40 minutes, it's a net even. It's basically like being distracted. And those little fixes, they even out. So maybe I am being just as productive. It's just 40 minutes of fixing a stupid bug is being unproductive. Sorry. You should be sorry. God. No, I appreciate all that you've done for me in the past. You've already done so much for me. Work decided to hire a new person to start today, but not tell IT. So my office is right next to the IT guy, and he's always telling me, it's like 5:30, I'm about to head out, and I just get an email from production that I have to onboard 2 freelancers tomorrow on machines we don't have. It's like, I hear that, buddy. Very sorry. Oh my god, the dog is still just licking herself uncontrollably. Ooh. Why isn't it cleaning? Bug. Bug. Oh no. Footprints didn't clean up. I gotta talk to Mervin's though and trigger a need. He's in the bath. Oh, he looks so sad. Mervin's, why so sad? Or is he just chilling, you know? If you can get me a rose, I would love that. Okay, now he wants a rose. Alright, I know the bug. I know what's happening now. They're warping to the portal position, not to the activity position. He fell out of the tub. He did. I ripped him out of the tub. I said, get out of the tub. You want a rose? Can't bathe anymore. Alright, we can fix at least one of these bugs before the end of the stream. So Mervin's wants a rose. I need to fast forward to the end of the day. I hope he's not checking out tomorrow. He is not. Okay, fast forward to the end of the day. Save the fact that he wants that rose. This reminds me of that one time I visited you in San Francisco. What? Nobody visited me in San Francisco. Although Murphy was very unhappy with the style of her room. But 5 stars anyway. Good job. Ooh, I need fun sound effects for those progress bars. I have a sound effect for like the level up, but I don't have like a... Alright, so Mervin's still want that rose, buddy? Mervin's wants a rose. Stop the game. Stop the game. Hey, I found a bug for you just there. See? Helpful. Thanks, Tuber. Can you pull from my Git repository and fix it for me? Mervin's. Hey, Mervin's, you still want that rose? I got a rose for you. He doesn't want it. Why doesn't Mervin's want the rose? Now what? Did I not save? Okay. If item request does not equal null, item GUID equals the item request GUID. Okay. Oh, I'm never saving it. Damn it. Dirty. It's dirty. I love how I had 2 bugs and I only caught the one that wasn't happening. So if it's not null, find it. Yeah. All right, so now I'm 130% confident this bug is fixed. We have 7 minutes, so I'm going to confirm that this bug is fixed. And I will bid you all a good day. I hope you stick around for the raid. Let's see who's on. Let's see who's on. We can go visit Corey. We haven't visited Corey in a bit. All right, so so I can't save unless someone's. So everyone's checking out today. I need new guests. Wait, no, it's Saturday. Yeah, everyone's checking out tomorrow. I need new guests. Someone that's staying for more than 2 nights. What did he say? Nope, 1 night. Oh, 1 night. All right, let's fast forward to the next day. Amazing new dev. Yeah. So Corey's fun dev. She's an Unreal dev and she does a lot of art. So we'll see what she's up to. Oh my god, everyone's checking out today. Some of them are not having a good time though. 2 stars. So I have some of the guests are pretty picky. And hey, you need better rooms. You can't just have 1 bed in a tiny room. All right, let's get some new guests. It's feeling much better though. This persistent guest update. It's like night and day. It feels less like a prototype and more like a game now. Because it just felt like a perpetual prototype before. All right, who is here for more than? Okay, Farley, you're my girl. Farley, hey there. Need anything? Nope. Need anything? I would love a sunflower. Okay, she wants a sunflower too. I'm pretty sure only sunflowers and roses are the things they can ask for. All right, so let's fast forward to save that. When your art is so good, it is unreal. It is unreal. Did you mean to do an Unreal joke? An Unreal pun? Okay. This is it. This is it. We're gonna learn whether or not we fix this bug. I feel confident. Let me know if you feel confident. Okay, it was Farley, right? Farley. Farley, what do you want? Anything? Nothing. What the muck is going on? I'm a dad if that answers your question. That does. Love a good dad joke. I like dad jokes. I like puns, and I like saying words incorrectly. What I don't like is code that doesn't work. So when I generate this new requested item, it's setting it to true. On save is true. I guess I need some print statements, don't I? Let me check the save file, actually. Would that be helpful if I check the save file? Open with text edit. Very readable save file. Farley. Farley's bedroom is saved here. Do you see an item request? Bedroom, quest name, snapshots, gift, item. It's null. Okay, why is it null? I think it's because item request not equal null. This is not happening. Save 1. Save 2. On save says false. Where do you see that? Oh no, is dirty. So the is dirty that basically says like, hey, we're saving and we're not dirty anymore. So the generate new item sets this whole script to dirty, which says, hey, I need to be saved because I'm dirty. And then the on save is like, hey, I'm clean. So that can happen anywhere. Because basically the game is constantly like, hey, everyone save, hey, everyone save. And this condition is basically just checking if the script is dirty. Item. Yeah. Let's see what's going on here. All right. We have 1 minute. We have 1 minute to test this. We might not make it. Should I go over? I'm going to go over. Keep it going. I'll only go over by like 2 minutes. We're going to go a little bit over. Hang in there, guys. Hang in there, y'all. All right, so Farley saved 1. It's because they don't have anything. So I'm gonna just talk to Clay. Need anything? Can you get me a rose? Save 2. So save 2 happened. That means Farley was set, or that means Clay was set to 2, which means that theirs was saved. Let me see if I can just force Clay to stay longer. Do I have the ability to do that? If I go to the guest script, no, it's private. Let's see, can I debug change it? Nah, it's private. Checkout day is 52. That's annoying. Who's staying? Who's staying? Farley is still staying for 1 more day, so I gotta talk to Farley. Good, she's right here. Need anything? I would love a rose. Okay, save 2, that's Farley. So I know it's saving. I know it's saving something, right? I should have printed the GUID. That would have been smarter. All right, come on, go. I think the game's already saved, so I can just stop here. But I like to get to the new day just to like make sure. All right. Oh, yeah. So we know we saved. Now, I didn't do any. Oh, I printed the. Okay, I'm printing the GUID on load, so we'll see. We'll see if it loads. It's 9:01. I'm in OT right now. I'm in overtime. How your new day is nicely warmed. Or now your new day is nicely warmed? Yeah, I feel the warmth. Okay. Okay, there it is. It's an item. That's a GUID. Now, I know the bug. You can't reference stuff from the scriptable database on frame 1. It's not loaded yet. It's basically saying, hey, find this item in a list of nothing. It needs 1 frame to load. Okay, I know that's the problem. It's already happened to me before. I gotta remember that. And with that, it's fixed. I guarantee it's fixed. Guaranteed. Seriously, everyone, thank you for hanging out. Today was an excellent day. Had a lot of new visitors. Thank you all for the new follows. Thanks all for the great ideas. Let's go check out what Corey's up to. We love you. I love you too. See you soon. I'm back on Thursday, please. If you'd be so kind, give Alpine Lake a wish list. 99. Enjoy. Have a good day at school. Take it easy. FB. Yeah. See you very shortly. And you guys make my day. You guys make my day bright, so I appreciate it all. All right. Catch you on Thursday. Peace.